Going live, good it is so. Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good it is so. Feel the bass.
Welcome to Houston as we prepare you for baseball from Minute Maid Park. It's the final game of this regular season Custom League Series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Houston Astros. 1-0 the count.
7 o'clock.
Verlander into his motion. Here's the pitch. Game time temperature tonight a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Next it'll be A.J. Pollock.
Number 11.
And now the first pitch. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Bases are empty, one man out. 3 balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Tucker is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Next it'll be Luke Voigt. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive. Standing in now, Mitch Garver, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
3-1 now.
3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike. Stepping up is Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Brantley.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Here's the 1-1. inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And that's out number 1. So stepping in is Nicholas Castellanos. The pitch.
Castellanos.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Yanked hard down the left field line. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The relay. But he'll be in there with a double. At the plate, Kyle Tucker. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. First pitch on the way.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hit at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Well, that gets him on the mound. And they'll end up taking the lead and talk about insult to injury. Hopefully he's okay. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Digging in will be Edwin Rios. Ground ball sent back up the middle. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Hunter Renfroe. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball. You're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball's going to blow right by you.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Hunter Renfroe becomes the first out of the inning. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2-1.
2-1.
All even now, 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Gallo is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Striding forward now is the DH, Eugenio Suarez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Fouled away. The 0-1.
No. That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Last half of the second set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Carlos Correa. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And he popped him up. Voit trying to get there, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. A pause, and the 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly, and that's the first out.
This opportunity is once in the
Striding in is Joey Gallo. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2.
Break out the tape measure. That one is long gone.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, and he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Hit out toward second. Reined in. And there are 2 away now. So here's Kevin Kiermaier trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate. Taylor is there, and the inning is over. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
And this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball. Throwing to second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. Paul DeYoung digs in next. Fouled off. Verlander pauses. 0-1 pitch on its way. And that misses 1-1.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Fouled away. The 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Next, here is Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and he misses it. Won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. To the plate now, A.J. Pollock. Scooped up. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Now batting.
So stepping in is Luke Voigt. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. In now, Mitch Garver. And there he goes towards second. Tucker waits on it. And that ends the inning. Here's Michael Brantley as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
For the Astros.
And he puts it on the ground to second. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Taylor is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Now at the plate, here is Kyle Tucker, full out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Brantley, base runner at first with 1 out. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And now a throw to first, and they got him. In now for the Reds, Hunter Renfroe. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning. Castellanos is there. One away. Now to the plate, Patrick Wisdom. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Throw on the first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away. So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. Out in front of it, strike 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. 0-2, the count to Suarez.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and digging in will be Marcus Semien. Set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The second
He
baseman.
took a big swing at that pitch. This is driven out to deep left center field. And that one is gone! And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. So now to the plate, Edwin Rios. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. No one on with 1 down. Ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. First pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. Lifted in the air to center. Taylor is there. 2 down. Next to dig in, Joey Gallo. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Lead-off homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 1-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in now.
Wisdom is there to make the catch. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Gio Urshela.
Second baseman.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Kiermaier will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Got it. And there's out number 2. Ready now is Chris Taylor. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. And he takes ball 1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Going back is the right fielder. Still going back. Holy Toledo! Stepping in now, A.J. Pollard. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Jason Castro. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. 1-1 to Jason Castro.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's ball two as the slider dips below the zone. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Now back, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Runners off for second. Now a throw over to first, and he's back easily. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. Now just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. He's on the move again from first, and it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Again, he's off for second. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first? And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And this one's in the dirt. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Here comes the 1-2. And this one gets away. Here now the 2-2. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run.
The first baseman, number 2.
Nick Castellanos now. Swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Taylor to the track. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down. And now in the box, Luke Voigt. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
The first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Hit back up the middle. Simeon's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So now to the plate, Mitch Garver. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
A ball and a strike now. And he misses 2-1.
2-1.
That'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
At the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 1-2 pitch.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Now it'll be Patrick Wisdom grounded out in his last at-bat. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Now at the plate, Kyle Tucker, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Astros, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Justin Wilson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Number 30.
And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's one away. One away for the Astros here in the sixth. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Grounded to third. Throw gets him, 2 down. So next to bat will be Edwin Rios. Flew out last time up. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made. 7th inning ready to roll, and stepping in the long ball threat, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio.
Now here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Now that
first pitch coming. Here it is.
Gio.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And now Paul DeYoung. No hits to this point.
DeYoung.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled off. Here's another 2-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Full count now. Verlander deals the 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that... Last half of the 7th here, and the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Urshela stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. That brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight up alignment. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in next, Jason Castro singled in his last at-bat. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here, attacking the zone.
Got him looking, and that'll... Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Chris Taylor. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. You have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Ryan Presley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Hit the other way out toward right field. Tucker is there, and he'll bring this one in. Next to stand in is A.J. Pollock, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. Next to hit is Luke Voigt. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. And that misses. 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Kevin Kiermaier. And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Great job of doubling up on the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Swing and a liner.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Michael.
Into the box, Michael Brantley. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And now they've got him in a rundown. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. 3 runs, 8 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Flares this one over toward first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th. The right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. Joe Kelly enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 17, Joe Kelly.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He'll get it into second. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding into a single.
Now batting, Right field.
At the plate, Kyle Tucker. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. The 2-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And Bull will take this one over to the bag, and that all set to start the 9th in this one, and now it'll be the catcher, Mitch Garver.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
Now the first pitch.
Hey, a curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
On a base hit, so a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
In now, Hunter Renfroe, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. And there's ball 1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. In there, and it's full 3-2. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
Now back.
Here's the first pitch.
Number 16.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Presley over to his left. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Jake Diekman takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one gone here at the top of inning number 9.
Jake Diekman.
Aristides Aquino will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Here's the first pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Garver over at second. Renfroe at first, one gone. Turn gone, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Down the left field line and deep, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the 1-2 pitch.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
So he got him swinging. Aristides Aquino goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Chasing after it is Tucker. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Now to the plate, here is Marcus Semien. He bounced out last time up.
The second baseman.
First offering on its way. Hit to third. Scooped up. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th.
Now
Striking in for Houston, Edwin Rios. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. 1-0 the count. Fouled away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he lays off again. Ball 3. Carlos Correa will be next. The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Short, hit hard. And that's the second out. Stepping in once again is Carlos Correa. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
3-2, full count. He's set the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aborted first. So now into the box is Joey Gallo. Game on the line here, and the ball deep in the gap would make this place explode. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
2 balls and a strike to count. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
When the pitcher on the mound's established in this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And a sinker there. We are into extra innings, and stepping up is the shortstop, Paul DeYoung. Here's the first pitch. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Long throw to third. And that's going to break our tie as the runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game. Hector Neris takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. So now to the plate, Chris Taylor. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball towards the hole. In there, a base hit. Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down the way, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Kiermaier is in a ways as he'll make the catch for out number 1. Ready now for Cincinnati, Luke Voigt. On the night, he's 2-for-4 with a pair of singles. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2. Now into the box, Mitch Garver. He's 2-for-4 in this one. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. The throw into second. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And not in time as the second run scores. At the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Coming in is Tucker. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic... Ready for the bottom of the 10th here. And next to hit is the catcher, Jason Castro.
The catcher, Jason.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Kevin.
Next up is Kevin Kiermaier. So they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. First pitch of the AB on its way. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Gallo takes his lead at third with 1 away. Popped up. Wisdom shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next up for the Stros, Michael Brantley. Runner in scoring position with Cigar. There's a long drive into center field. It's a base hit. In to score easily is the runner from third, and don't look now. They've cut the lead down to 2.
The first baseman,
Lucas Sims enters the game here and later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. To the plate now, Nicholas Castellanos. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. Throw on to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Reds have come in here and finished off a 3-game sweep as this one is over. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Victor Gonzalez earns the victory on the mound. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Time complaining to no benefit, but now making a contribution, so that makes me a solution. I've been the problem, I'm part of the solution. Personal retribution, these new round. Just letting it go, I'd have been wrong before, but the fact it wasn't that long ago. I even hit the bottom, roll it up, was just part of my growth. My heart's always broken, I guess I'm starting over.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Astros, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 41,168. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.